doing? Hi. So, as you saw, I totally dropped the ball last Wednesday and this Wednesday. Because frankly, I'm a talker, but more of a conversationalist. And sometimes it's hard for me to get that one thought and like direct it in the direction I want it to go. So today, what I wanted to do is I'm going to do a video recording just a set of each of the things that I'm going to do for my workout today. And this is a home workout. This is a lot of the stuff that I do. A lot of band work, a lot of calisthenics. But I love to run, or in this case, jog. But anything faster than walking, I am in heaven. It's really hot in here because I'm in, I guess, kind of like a, I don't know, it's a sunroom. It's all glass, and the sun beats down and feels like hot air, and it's way late for my workout, so I be glistening. I usually run, depending on how hard I'm gonna go with strength training, usually between 3 and 20 miles, just depends on the day. If I'm gonna work out like strength training, I don't do no 20 miles. But you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. And it just depends. That was totally nonsense. Okay, it was not nonsense, but what I mean is, it was not what I was getting at. Lord, here we go. This is going to be a long video. My point is, what I'm planning on doing is just filming one set of each of the things I'm going to do. There. So you can see kind of what the gist of one of my workouts is. But it changes sometimes a lot. I go with what my body says. Well, you'll see. So I'll check back with you in a little bit. Hello. Sorry, I had to stop so that I could tie my shoelace. I double knotted it and it still came undone. So one of the things I do when I'm doing intervals, because my cruising altitude, my cruising pace is about 6.4 mph, probably inaccurate on the treadmill, but I always do intervals when I run, and one of the ways I get around the intensity of it is I count paces. So what I'm going to do here is a quick interval and how I do it. So let me just get up to my pace here. So for the sake of me being able to talk and run, we're just going to start here. So I'm just jogging and say I want to go to like, I don't know, 7.5 or something. And I want to do it for 45 seconds. So let's just get that up there. As soon as it gets to the speed, I will count paces, left foot, right foot, 10, 10. I use my fingers to keep track, so. Ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Right, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and so on. And then when it's time, so that was 100 paces, 50 each foot basically. And I will do that with both, so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that type of thing. But yeah, that's just one of the ways that I kind of take my mind off of whatever it is, the distance, the intensity, the incline, whatever it is, of my run when it gets super intense. Okay, so the first thing, excuse the background. The first thing well, this is not the first thing I'm gonna do, but in no order. I always do plank just because I like core strength, and I'll do a few different styles. Usually I just start with this type of plank. You can do it like that, but I just prefer to keep everything kind of. Usually I have a mirror that I look at, so I'm using it as a guide, and it's probably all skewed, but. So I do it like this. And then I will do like this. And if I do start to get tired, like with playing, I will go up sometimes. I'm not very flexible in my hamstrings because of whatever, but this is another thing. So you take a little break if you need to, you know. But I don't lose the plank position. So I start out with plank, then of course push-ups. I always try to start out with kind of a wider hand placement, right? Like that, and then move it in, and then move it in, and then usually that hits the triceps fairly well, and then I will do what I learned to be a Japanese push-up, like I think I showed you that on one, but kind of hits the shoulders, and then when I get super tired, this one. These press-ups. Not only does it kind of promote flexibility in the back, but you can really do burnouts with your, depending on your arm hand placement, with your chest, your triceps, and so for example like this, you come up, make sure you get a good lock, and then you can move it in, tuck your elbows, do like diamond press-ups. So there's that one. That's what I'm gonna do. Not what I've done, but what I'm going to do. Now we'll move on. These are my different bands. I have a couple more outside, but I won't be needing them right now. So they go anywhere from 50 down to like, I think 10 pounds. This one's not little, but 10 pounds probably. So I like to do combinations. I also got this one from physical therapy. And this bar is not just what you think it's for. I use it a lot for my band work. It's either that or I use the squat cage. Since I've really been focusing on my back, I've been kind of doing like a combination, well, several different bands. I have these handy handles. Oh, pun intended, I guess. I don't know, but it works. Oh God, yeah. I'm just gonna put you on pause while I get this set up, okay? Okay. Like I said, I usually watch a mirror when I'm doing any kind of thing that requires really good form. And I've already warmed up, so I'm just gonna do a set. And this is basically my band of stiff leg deadlift. So. From the side. Like the handles, but I find I don't get really good pull, like a really good stretch. So I usually go down and I grab lower on the bands, right? And then of course get your form. And I was going by feel there, so we'll have to see if that even turned out. This is part of my physical therapy, although I have moved up, is rows with the band. See, this is where this bar comes in handy. I just don't like the handles. They're so long. turning out, I have no idea. I guess we'll find out when I go to put it together, won't we? Hold on, let me bring this a little bit and get in a little closer so you can see full range of motion. Maybe. As I accidentally choke myself on this. How did she die? Well, that would be it wouldn't be because the pole fell down. It'd be because I wrapped myself up in my band. Normally I don't stand like this, but because the camera is where it is, and then I just get back around and all right, so there's that. This one, I'll just do some band squats. Oh, I hate that. It's way too long. I don't like that. I have another set. All right. And I start out wide. I do these pretty much every day. Pretty much. Yeah. So, but wait, there's another. So this is one of the alternatives that I do for lunges, and that is very close stance, right? I don't know if you can see me around the bar. I say bar. We all know what it is. All right. And then I just come back on my heels a little and do these modified squats. And I don't like to use this to pull myself up, but since I will fall over backwards if I don't, it just allows for a little balance so you can kind of burn out your quads and get that vastus medialis, which is super hard to target sometimes. Now this is, again, what works for me and the kind of things that I do. May not work for everyone. I'll just go over it again real quick. Deadlifts. The squat. The rows, I can do them from the floor too, and sometimes I will. It does allow for a little bit more range of motion in a weird way, but I might actually from the floor. Can do pretty much everything from the floor, and then of course extensions. I usually wrap them around my hands because I got my hair stuck in it the other day doing those. And then of course the, woo, I thought the bar would be there for me. The push-ups. Press-ups. Really get that low back engaged. Plank. That's a terrible image, isn't it? Then Japanese push-ups. So that's basically going to be my workout today. I'll do about 5 sets of each. So somewhere between, like, 12 and 20 reps, depending. So after I am done, I will edit it and put it up, and hope you enjoy.